iConnect in a nutshell, if we were to sum it up very quickly, would be it's a complete training solution. We can put slides on there, we can put voting and interactive sessions on there as well. So it's an effective way of bringing interactivity to your training session without breaking the bank. The benefit for the delegates of having the slides in front of them is if they're a little bit like me and they can't necessarily see all the detail on the slides, it means they've got them in front of them. They can go backwards through the slides as well if there's something on the previous slides that they wanted to review, but they can never go beyond the point we're at. They can never go ahead, and it makes it a lot more effective than just having PowerPoint up on the main screen for them to try and see. The delegates can actually add their own notes to each slide during the presentations. They can also do this outside of presentations, so if, for example, during coffee break, they wanted to review a previous slide, they could go back to a previous slide in the information hub and they can edit these notes as well, and at the end of the event what we'll do is we'll email those slides and those notes to them, so they've got a hard copy for them to keep.
One of the really important things that we use with the iConnect device is what we call a word cloud. We will show the delegates a matrix of several words, and we would ask them as a group to select which words are most important to them. At the end of approximately 30 seconds, all of the words will appear on the screen, but the words which have been most commonly selected will appear in the biggest font. Delegates can vote, they can express their opinion as to some questions that we would pitch to them, and we will display the answer on the main screen. We can see the overall results from the entire group, and it'll create an average.
One of the beauties of the system like this is instancy of response. For example, we run a very complicated session and we needed to test that we were doing that well, so very, very quickly we put a quiz together, we put it together on the iPad, and we noticed that I'd forgotten a little bit of information in a very detailed segment. So actually it kept me straight, kept the delegates straight, made sure that the information was going in, and it quality tested immediately what we were doing. Even the guys that haven't used this before tend to find it very easy to work with, and it creates an additional dimension, more focus on the training. Anything that makes me more effective and makes me better at my job, makes them more convinced, has got to work, hasn't it?
You've got the swipe option just to go backwards and have a look quickly what you've missed, and also you just tap the button, make some notes of the things you wouldn't normally forget. I've not got the best memory, so the notes section is a really handy thing on it.
It's interactive, you've got it available in front of you, so you can revisit slides if necessary. Yeah, I think it's very good system to use.
The iPad's very good because it means you're interacting all day with the tutors.
Easy to use, everything appears straight on screen as soon as the trainers have said it, so it's very easy. Add all your comments in, no messy notes to take with you at the end of the day and lose. Perfect.
So in summary, it's effective, it's incredibly good use of technology, it makes a big impact on your delegates, and I can't see this going away.
Would I go back to a pen and paper? No chance. This is the future.